Hello and welcome back to the stream. Yes, it's good to see the city alive and well again. As many of you may have noticed over the last few days, and many of you have maybe actually bought it as well. There's a new DLC out for City Skylines called Promenades and Pedestrians. Something in that area, and it's all about pedestrian zoning and walkability in the city, which is really fun, I think. I have tested the DLC somewhat, but today we're gonna dive right down into it. And so the DLC is very much about walkability, but I think it serves several purposes, and I think I have a good idea of what I'm going to use it for as well. So today we're going to focus on that. We're of course going to continue developing the city. We're going to do some beautifications, as we're calling it. And I finally got the game working again, because all of the mods I used broke when the game got updated. Well, not everyone, but quite a lot of them. So I've spent a couple of hours. Well, that's a lie. I spent several hours trying to get the game running again, and I managed to rescue the save, and that is good. So we have a few less mods now, actually, because not everyone has been updated yet. So, but luckily, So as you can see, the area border is back. So we aren't able to build outside of this standard 25 square area. So that's a bummer, because 81 tiles is one of the mods that is still broken. Like really broken. So we'll have to get that in later. But yeah, we have plenty of things to do inside of the square, so I'm not too bothered about that. The only thing was I was planning something like a forestry area up here, but we might do some smaller forestry areas in other parts of the city anyway. So we kind of have the space for it right here, so that would be nice as well. It can actually connect to this road as well, so that is cool. So yeah, but there are some mods still missing, but we will work on that in the future. It's still just a couple of days since the mod came out, so the DLC came out, so yeah, we'll have to make do. So one of the things I'd like to test out with the walkability district, what's it called that again? Pedestrian area. Yeah, so pedestrian areas make roads for pedestrians only. So that is an interesting thing. So what if we do a test like in... So I've used kind of the smaller roads there. So let's just test this area. So we have this main road going down this way. We can just turn the camera like that, north-south, and this one as well. So they are kind of surrounding this housing area, which is a pretty nice medium density area, you could say. Residential area, that is. And in real life, like for example in the flat that I live in, you have several of these common apartment buildings, which are exactly the same, almost the same, and you have a few roads in from all the edges of the residential development. So, but these roads in between them are not mainly for cars; they are for pedestrians. So the pedestrian zones will help to actually make those kind of zones in City Skylines as well. So let's just dive right in. Just gonna make just a starting area. What I don't like yet is that it actually gives it a name as well. I'm not too big a fan of that. Maybe we might be able to turn it off, but I think this kind of zoning shouldn't really have a name, because you already have the the districts themselves creating names. You could argue that you could then do even more of a detailed zoning of the city by having like this larger suburbs called so for example, this is one large suburb, so which is called Marina. So you could actually have it that detailed that it has the whole suburb for one name. Yeah, so we have one name for the whole suburb. Then you can plot in smaller parts of that suburb and give them different names. Which in bigger towns, actually in city centers where there's a very high density of people and commercial zoning, that would be really nice. So it might make sense to some. I'm not too sold on it yet, but I think it gives the players some opportunities. So I'm not going to judge it too harshly yet. And anyway, we're going to try it out and maybe see if we like it anyway. So that would be exciting. Let's just see here. I'm just going to fine tune this zone here. I think this is okay. So what also comes with the pedestrian promenades and pedestrians are all these buildings for pedestrian areas and also for pedestrian area plazas. So these kinds of things, these are props mainly, but I haven't and props and decals. So I haven't delved into this at all yet. Yeah, so you have things like small glass roof plazas, beam stand plaza. These are for the more city center plazas, I think. Parks, fountain plaza. These guys are service buildings actually. So they are, for example, this small pedestrian area service point, what a long name. It distributes goods and collects garbage from buildings on pedestrian streets. So it mainly works for the pedestrian streets only. If I understand that correctly. So that's quite interesting. So the regular garbage trucks, for example, won't actually get into here. I presume. Yeah, so you have two sizes of this. Yes, so this is a small cargo service point. So this one delivers cargo in pedestrian zones. This is a small garbage service point. Okay, so these guys, these two, actually handle both goods and garbage. These are separate for goods and garbage. I like the idea, so let's just go with it. Let's just try it. First of all, there are a lot of new roads here, which actually is just for pedestrians, but you can also have some with public transport access. These guys are some trees with plazas. What I want though is some smaller ones. So as you can see, this is too big already. It will destroy a lot of the paths we've built. So I would, and I bet there will be some smaller roads on the workshop in a few days. So I won't be nagging that too much. So let's just try to accommodate these guys. So, for example, we are kind of making this as a bigger road. So let's just do the one with trees down here. You can already see that this is too big. Which one am I using? I'm using the small. I was going to use this one actually. Yeah, so you already see that I have to redo a lot of the paths here, but I think that will do okay. So we're going to do something like this then. Actually, I do like the ones with trees. Maybe on each side for these guys. No, not those. Actually, I do like those with trees there. Yeah, so we're gonna do some redecoration here. So this will still have a zoning, which is the nice part. So you can already see that they are complaining about garbage service point. That we will fix. So let's just move these guys just a bit further back so it actually looks okay. That is okay. You're actually gonna go a bit further to the right there. Yep. You guys are okay. Okay, so you guys a bit further back. It's nice. You actually as well. How about you? Yeah, so we don't need that parking spot anymore. I think these guys have to go actually. You are gonna be pulled back. We can actually place you here now and have the car parks on the right side there. I think this is okay. Yeah, it'll have to go. I don't know if you need a road connection for cars, but let's have you. Yeah, you can just stay there, I think. So we're gonna put you back. So is everything else okay here? Maybe we should just do it with these guys as well. Yeah, so it's gonna destroy a whole lot of things, but let's just do this for an experiment now. So I think this will be okay, like that. So let's destroy those parking spots. These guys as well. You're actually okay. You can be moved further back. You as well. Actually, we're gonna move you there. You're okay. Everyone else here is okay, so that's nice. Okay, so we've done a bit of actually, let's put you a bit further back here. We've done a bit of housekeeping here now. You as well. And we're gonna get into, yeah, we'll have to build that service point actually. Let's just do that bit firstly. I don't know if that service point has to be in that area as well. Let's just check that out. So I'm gonna do a small one for both cargo and garbage. Yeah, I really hope this doesn't need to be inside the zone. Let's just put it out of the way somewhere. Then we can test it later. Actually, you can just go here, I think. Pedestrian area required. Okay. Why can I place it there? I can place it there, but not. Ah, okay. Will you start working now? Or do it? Yes, it actually works. Except this one, maybe. This parking spot has to go anyway, I think. But the only thing complaining now is the parking spot and this one actually. Okay, so the residential spots work, but not the floppable ones. So if I turn you around to the road there, will you work then? No, you won't. Okay, so experiment number 2. What if I place it here? Cannot be placed on this road. Ah, so you can't be placed on this road actually. What about this one then? Ah, then it works, Actually, this is a nice spot for it as well. It doesn't take up too much space, so I'm gonna leave it there for now. So it kind of works outside of the area, but it works better inside. So let's just see here. Let's get some parking spaces back before we do anything else. Right, so let's see what we have here. We have a good space for a 2x4 parking spot here. So let's see. These are the 2x3s. Those are actually a good place for that, I think. But it seems cars can drive to the... Yeah, they can drive in here. Well, they shouldn't be able to. There are quite a few bollards in the way. Ooh, did you see that? These bollards actually sink into the ground to allow cars in. City Skylines, that is one of the neatest features I've seen. Oh yeah, oh, it was a hearse so, to get a dead person. Okay. But that is a neat feature. That is one of the best things I've seen come from City Skylines, which isn't a Steam Workshop asset, so that is a good one. Good on you, City Skylines, or Paradox rather. So yeah, let's get back to the parking spots. We do want a 4x2. Do we have anything? Let's just search for it then. 2x4. Here we go. This guy is... it's actually too big, so we need a 2x3 here. But I do think there's a spot for a 2x4 somewhere else. Am I right? Yeah, nah, we're gonna use something else there. 2x3 then. You are... We're actually going to move you back like we had before, like that. I think that is okay. All right. Yeah, we could have a parking space here as well. And no, actually, we're going to set that for something else. We can have one here, but maybe a 3x2 parking space instead. Is that vertical one? We need a horizontal one. Maybe we don't have one yet, but just gonna check the parks again. So I have this big one. Yeah, yeah. I had these narrow ones though. Oops, 8x1. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple of here. That's actually a bit too much. Like that, and I think we are golden. Yeah, we're golden. Okay, so let's just check out some of those buildings then. So these are all service buildings and roads. We're gonna take a look at that later. There are some wider ones as well, it seems. Yeah, I do kind of like that you have some roads that are that allows public transport. They're nice. These look kind of nice as well. So I'm just doing this as an experimental area. In a city center, I think this will look even better. So one of the other points you won't actually see here because these are plopped buildings, so they just stay at their own level. But this pedestrian area actually increases the land value. So as you can see, the land value here is now amazingly high, so that actually works well. So you can do this to kind of create some higher wealth areas as well, and I think that's a good way to work. So what do you have for decoration? So we can use something like a smooth food truck plaza. Yeah, there's a perfect spot for something here. So what do we have? Small ice cream stand plaza. We have a small fountain plaza. Lots of plazas. Small glass roof plaza. Small. This is a large one. This is a statue plaza. I do enjoy that they're in several sizes though, so they aren't only 4x4 assets. I think that's good. So there's a lot of big assets there. Flower plaza. What is this? Large glass roof plaza. Ooh, that is big. Modern fountain. Okay. We're actually going to go with some of the first ones here. What about the small fountain plaza? How do you look? Yeah. I think this is more suited for a city center area. Definitely. But let's just keep it for now. Let's just keep it just to try something out. Some things from the new DLC. So kind of fits on the corner here though. So kind of like it. I kind of like it. Yeah, sure. That is good in my book. So that is some of the new features. I can also see that this will be a good fit for many things, like beachside things as well. There are some new beach assets, I think. So let's just see. Yeah, one of the other mods missing is the better landscaping tools or whatever it's called. It's currently broken. So yeah, there's soil to worry about now, but that'll get fixed. There are paths and new paths. I didn't do my research completely, I think, so we're gonna have to come back and look at this. Maybe it's in one of the other categories. Here, there's several parking spaces here. I see. Nice. Yeah, so we're gonna come back for that. They're just props, right? Yeah. Let me just search for promenade before we start. Nope, nothing. We're gonna do a better search for that later. So let's just decorate these areas. I'm gonna use the standard park fence. And welcome to the stream, everybody. I see we have some new guys in chat, or in the stream rather. It's nice to have some new people inside here. I'm currently working towards the goal of 50 followers, by the way. So if you enjoy what you see here, please give me a follow. I'm planning on doing a subscription giveaway at the point where I reach 50 followers. So keep an eye out for that as well. Yeah, I would like to reward those who have come to the stream lately, because I've been having some real growth over the last 2 weeks. I just started streaming in June, so all this is kind of new to me, but I really enjoy streaming, so I appreciate everyone who has taken time to join us in especially the City Skylines streams, but I've been doing some Rocket League streaming as well. Me and a couple of guys are actually participating in a regional Rocket League tournament here in Norway. So it's called Telialigaen, and we play every Thursday night, which is kind of fun, to be fair. We have yet to win a game, but we are going for being the most entertaining team. So come cheer on us every Thursday evening at 9 p.m. I think. Yeah. But yeah, the City Skylines stream is it's the one I'm focusing on, you could say, content-wise. For you new guys there, we're also trying to use mostly the content creator trees just to keep the tree variation down. I'm really focusing on keeping my FPS a lot better this time. Sedona started to just fall apart in the last streams. I've also downloaded the landscape grass, and if you haven't tried these guys, these just look amazing. They look like real grass, which is what it's supposed to be, and you have 5 different densities, or so to speak. I wish you could. The only thing with this, I wish you could edit the sizes, because they're a bit big. So in small places like this, you can't really fit it inside like corners and stuff. But oh, they look good. They look so good. So just small things like this makes a neighborhood just pop out. I'm really starting to like this city now. Just gonna grab me a screenshot here of the promenade for the thumbnail, that is. There we go. Okay, so we had some hedges. Oh, what happened to the road toolbar? The pedestrian areas came in and just made everything smaller. There's too much DLC going on now. But anyway, What was I gonna? Yeah, the concrete. Sorry, the brick planter networks. So ooh, what has happened here? Okay, you're just going down. Okay. So yeah, we had some planters inside of these spots. Does that even look good? Nope. We're gonna have it just like this, I think. There are 2 planters there. There's gonna be a planter here, of course. Just continue that one. That destroyed some trees. Just gonna have a curved planter here. Actually not, we're gonna follow this guy, I think. No, not actually. I think that is better. Okay, so have any of you guys tried the new DLC yet? I'm finding it pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for now. I haven't used everything in it yet, but I think it provides some good content. It isn't too big in file size when it comes to file size, and it works really well, and it gives something to the game which it didn't have before, which is a good point for a DLC to make, and I'm quite satisfied actually. So yeah, we're gonna focus on using it today, so let's just see what we can do here. I'm just gonna put down my planters here, so let's just see. This is actually a concrete path. Connect up these 2, and we're actually gonna use the invisible path going from here to here. Like that. So if you haven't downloaded these invisible paths yet, they are just amazing to get people to walk across assets. They work really well, and I would recommend them for everyone. We actually have a space for a small parking spot here as well. I think this is it's a good one if we put a fence around it. Park fence, just gonna actually turn snapping off. I think that works actually. So we're gonna pull you tighter to that one. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I think that is it for the planters. Now we're gonna have to put some more trees down. So let's go back to our trusted content creator trees and our generic date palm. Maybe this one, yeah. So we don't want these big ones everywhere. So we could actually use the horse chestnut maybe. Yeah, let's use the horse chestnut for these guys, just to have a different view on this residential area, because we want it to stand out. So maybe something like this, and the horse chestnut here as well. And we're gonna have those date palms just hanging around in between these zones. So something like this, and a couple here as well. We're gonna keep that clean. Yeah, so something like this then. Yeah, that is good. Let's just surround those with bushes, tall grass clusters. These are also amazing to just put at the base of the larger trees. It makes them look a bit more grown, and I think that suits this area in particular. Actually, can you? Oh, you can. This is very good. You can actually do the same thing with the new promenade pedestrian paths, as I'm doing with the concrete planters here. The networks, you can change the trees just by clicking on it. Oh, that is amazing. So if we want our trusted jacarandas, oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Okay, so now I'm inspired. Now I just want to get into the main city center, which is probably 100 streams away. Well, no, not maybe 100, but quite a bit away. So that makes for easier detailing of the promenade roads and easier. Yeah, so you can easier. Kind of vary the type of theme you want in a suburb then. So, oh, this is just perfect. Let's just use the flowers now. Just something easy. I think that's quite nice. It makes it a bit less dense, if you could say it in that way. I kind of like it. It makes it a bit more. It kind of looks smaller, if you know what I mean. It's not too tall. We're actually gonna move you a bit further in there. Perfect. There we go. Kind of like that with the flowers and all. If you could, it would be even better if you can actually increase the density. But yeah, you can always use the prop anarchy and tree anarchy and just place more inside there. So I'm not too bothered about that. So this is great. This is just great. Okay, so let's just finish up this area. It has some more grassy patches here and there. I'm just going to plop a lot of this down. Just make it a bit more dense. Oh, you're a bit far out, I think. So something like this. Where are we going here? Just going to do some of the corners here as well, just to make things a bit greener. Just doing some random plopping down here, to be honest. I'm not too bothered about how precise it is, and I think that is a bit more yeah, a kind of better way to do it. It's a bit more natural feeling. I'm going to do a line here, just follow this guy. I think that's easier. So somewhere like here, it's a bit much. They're a bit too tall, maybe. So let's just get rid of the small bushes. Like that. You can have a couple of them, probably. Sorry, the tall bushes. So these are the tall grass clusters. We could use these wild hedges instead. They're a bit smaller. Like this. I think that's nice as well. They are better fit like surrounding things, things like that. Ooh, let's get back to the horse chestnut. Boom. Is that a bit bigger as well? Yeah, let's just use the flowers here instead. But then this looks... Actually, this is a bit much, I think. Maybe we should just... You know what? Let's keep this a bit more open and have a path there instead. Let's not go overboard with the trees. So what if we do something like this then? I think that is okay. And we can surround it with some smaller trees, I think. So welcome to the stream, everybody. There's a few new people in the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday afternoon. Are any of you playing City Skylines today? I'm always interested in seeing and hearing what everyone else is playing. Even if it's not City Skylines, and if it is a different game, I'm also keen on hearing what you're playing. I'm really into City Skylines now, along with Rocket League, which I'm playing a fair bit with my pals. But I'm always open to playing other games as well. I think this is a bit much as well. We're going to tone it down a bit with these big bushes. They're nice, but they're a bit much, maybe. Yeah. So I'm kind of getting satisfied here now. Something like that. So there are so much more detailing we can do here, but I'm just going to take it easy for now. Yeah, this... I went a bit overboard with the tall hedges. They're a bit much, I think. But that's okay. So let's just see there. By the way, for you guys watching for the first time now, I am uploading this to YouTube as well. I am trying to resurrect my YouTube channel, so to speak, which I haven't actually uploaded to since January, February. I uploaded a lot of videos before, but it came to a point where I had too much to do with my full-time job, doing some online courses as well. I just moved, it's almost a year ago now, but we moved into a new apartment, me and my girlfriend, so there was a lot of things happening, so I just stopped making videos for a time. But now we are back, and I'm really enjoying streaming as well, which is a first for me. I haven't really streamed before, so really enjoying the experience. And any feedback, of course, is also welcome. I am pretty new to streaming yet, so any tips from you guys would be really appreciated. And it's always nice to hear if someone enjoys what I do. That is nice as well. Either enjoy it, or if you have any suggestions of what I can do even better, that is nice as well. So yeah. Okay, so that is a bit of detailing. I'm kind of satisfied with this area now. It is called, it did get a name, didn't it? White Horse Boulevard. Okay. Let's just, that is a kind of fun name. Let's just stick with that. This is one of the plopped residential areas we put down. So we have one on the south side of the main avenue getting into the city, the main arterial, which is this one, going off from the highway in the distance there, and for now terminating at the big river to the east, which is going to become a bridge afterwards. And we have this slim path of probably most of the same buildings there, some different buildings as well, but going on north side of the avenue. And I could make that into a pedestrian area as well, but yeah, let's keep to that for now. So what I was going to do today was build up our industry, our forestry industry, that is. As you can see, we have a lot of demand for industry and offices. So the plan might have changed, because I really do want it to be up here, but we can't really unlock those tiles now. So this is the area that I could use. I could make this a forestry area. It is kind of cool. The thing is, I might just want to save this for a different suburb of some sort. I think that might be the case. But it has road access on two sides. Just gonna take a quick look around the map here. The city center is of course going to be like here. This is a great flat spot right in the middle of the map. With some hills behind it, and some decent flat spots on this side as well. Train connection, and hey, Freezing Soda, first time popping in. Welcome to the stream, Freezing Soda, and what a cool name that is. Welcome to the stream. Are you having a good day? And are you playing City Skylines as well? So I kind of like this area where the first suburb is in. We have these two small hills there. This would be a nice spot for a park of some sort, I think. Having an excellent day. That is nice to hear, Freezing Soda. I am having a nice day as well. Just finished work a couple of hours ago, so felt like streaming today. What is this? This has to be a big glitch in the map. Can I delete it? No. Yes, I'm having a good day as well. Thanks for asking. Really enjoying the new DLC. I'm certainly going to play CS when I'm not busy. That is nice to hear. I do recommend the new DLC that came out a couple of days ago. If you have a few assets and mods, like I have, there might be something that is probably not updated yet. So it's nice to be aware of that. I had to spend 3-4 hours just enabling some new mods and just disabling some old ones. So I totally recommend checking that out as well if any of your mods are out of date. But yeah, it's nice to hear you're gonna play CS later when you're not busy. So yeah, but welcome to the stream. There's a few new people in the stream today, and that is awesome, guys. Yes, we're gonna go for it. I am gonna use this space for a forestry industry. Thanks for the heads up, Sally. I only have vanilla. Well, it's that is cool as well. To be honest, I haven't played vanilla since the game came out, so I can't really remember how that is. But I think it makes the game more of an arcade game, and I kind of think that is cool as well. So yeah, I think playing vanilla is a whole different kind of game, and I think that is cool as well. And there are so many DLCs for the vanilla game now, so it feels kind of excellent anyway. So okay, so let's just do it. We're gonna get into forestry here. So let's make sure that lock forestry is off. So kind of want to flatten this little thing out before we start. Yeah, let's just do that. So yeah, we're just gonna flatten out this guy. Actually, let's just make. Yeah. So one of the mods that I had to remove for now is the better landscaping tools. So terraforming is just horrible at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna deal with it later. Let's see. We don't have to remove the whole hill here, but some of it would be nice. Oh, this is so slow, and it's costing us money as well. So let's see here. I try to be as realistic as I possibly can, but yeah, it does definitely make it more of an arcade-ish game. Yeah, I agree. I've had quite a few people into the stream which are playing this on console, actually, on the PlayStation mainly, and that is a new experience for me. I am such a PC guy that using a controller for this just surprises me. But they really enjoy it, so it would be cool to try it, actually. I don't have a console at the moment, but kind of want a PS5, a PlayStation 5 in the future. It's kind of expensive though, and hard to come by. So yeah. I play on PS5. Ah, there you go. So I seem to attract a lot of people playing this game on console, which is cool, I think. Okay, so that is enough of flattening, I think. We're just gonna deal with that later. I'm just gonna create a bit more of a dense forest here. A bit more of a dense forest here. And we have a new follower. Welcome. Unedificio de Carton. Okay, that is a difficult name to pronounce. Unedificio de Carton. What are you putting in the chat? Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. Well, a follower is a follower. What's the numbers, lol? Yeah, I agree, Sora. Kind of seems like a spam account. Or that is just random to put in the chat anyway. IP, it's an IP, yeah. I'm not gonna search for that IP, man. But yeah, well, welcome to the stream anyway, whoever you are. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna cap the roads off here. So it's not a joke, my crazy. Yeah, it does seem so. Are you now? Okay, so this is interesting. In under so in under 1 minute you have been writing in both English, Arabic, and Chinese. That is impressive. Okay, have fun, guy. So we're gonna create a road there. We are gonna have the road come alongside the edge of the water here, and from this area. Also, it can also connect to this road coming off of here, and probably have a sneaky road coming up this way as well. I can't understand you either, an idific. I'm just gonna call you Unidific. That is a hard name to pronounce. Okay, so we are just gonna use a standard road here. By the way, I'm reserving this space for maybe some sports facilities or something. Gotta keep that in mind. This is a really nice seaside spot, so some fishing piers and stuff like that would be cool as well. Let's use this standard. What is this? This is the big urban road with 2 lanes. What do you mean you don't know? Well, yeah. That is a bit random, but welcome to the stream anyway. Okay, so we're gonna try to follow the coastline for a bit here. What do you think of the new roads, Magons? Cool quote, cool city. That is cool of you to say. Unidific. I'm just gonna call it that. Yeah, we just started our city a couple of streams ago, so you are welcome to join us. The new roads, Freezing Zoda. Yeah, you go from leaking his IP, then say cool city. That is a good one. Yeah, the new roads. I've only used one of them yet, and those are the, yeah. So you mean the pedestrian roads? I presume. I really enjoy them actually. I really enjoy them. They are to be used for. I used them inside this little residential area, which makes the area look quite nice actually. 2 things though. 2 things. The very cool things about them is that they engage with trees in the same way as my concrete hedge networks, like these guys, which you can just select a tree and just upgrade the hedge, and that will put the trees you choose inside of the plant network, and you can do that with the new roads as well, which is just amazing. I think. We're just using the flowers for now, and same goes for this one. That is a really great one. And one of the other cool things is that when there's a car who wants to get into here, like a garbage car or a hearse, it can't physically go through these guys, but 2 of these guys, I think these 2 actually move down into the concrete, then they drive over it, and that is a cool mechanic, I think. Nope, the free roads. The free roads. I haven't really delved into the complete DLC yet. So what do you mean about the free roads? Is there some kind of planning roads included? The free roads. I should have researched that before we started. Yeah, the free roads. Let me see. New vanilla roads. Oh, are there new vanilla roads? Hang on. Is there something I didn't like 2-lane median or small 4-lane node? Okay. Oh, okay. So you mean 2-lane median? These guys are these guys actually new? Okay. I've always been used to having this because I've had a road pack, but let's just see how they look like. How they look. Okay. So it's a 2-lane road which separates the traffic and without parking spaces. Actually, they are quite practical if they're without parking spaces because that is nice. Yeah. Okay. So there's a 4-lane one as well. You're telling me a small 4-lane road. Yeah, here we go. So finally we have smaller 4-lane roads. These are the guys I'm using all the time. I'm actually subscribing to all of these extra roads just to get this big urban 4-lane road. But now, that was good of you to mention because now we have it as a vanilla road as well. So this is the one I'm currently using. This is the vanilla one, and I think that looks really well as well. That is a good call, Freezing Soda. That is a good call. I didn't know that at all. And you have one asymmetrical one as well. Oh, I really like those. A small 2-lane road, 3 one-way, 4 one-way, and more bus highway and bus only. Okay, so there's quite a few roads there. Yes. Okay, so here we have the 3-lane one-way road and the 4-lane one-way road. No, these are probably not vanilla. This is from the mass transit. Okay, so these are vanilla. So you said there were some new bus roads as well. Here we go. Okay, so these are the mass transit roads. This is the after dark. This is a 4-lane road with bus roads. Is this one of the new roads? These guys maybe. These guys. Bus only expressways. Ooh. 6-lane medians as well. The public transportation expressway roads are quite nice. Oh, we're gonna get into this at a later stage, I think. Oh, they look really nice as well. The red and yellow stripes. And it fits the theme of the city. Okay, so lastly you have a 6-lane road as well, you said. This is the large cargo airport. 4U5+. Okay, so these are 6-lane road with parking spaces. Is this the new one? 6-lane median, you say? Okay, so here we go. So there are quite a lot of few new median roads. That gives us some more options. That is great for people playing without assets because I have quite a few of the new roads already, but that is because I've downloaded several assets to get those. So having those vanilla, that is a good one for City Skylines. I love this update as well. I agree. This is a great update. For me, the last cool update was the DLC was the Industries DLC. because that provided a whole new way to think about industry. So you didn't just need to zone industry, you could have specific forestry industry, farming, etc, etc. So I think these promenades and pedestrians, or whatever it's called, is a great new DLC. Well, these roads aren't actually DLC roads. I think this just comes with an update. Maybe, because if they were DLC roads, they would have an icon beneath them. So everyone who just upgrades the game will get these roads, I think. Yeah, because you can see... yeah, like this one is a mass transit DLC road, so you won't get that without the DLC. So that is nice of Colossus to just add more transport options without having to pay for a DLC. Great job. Okay, so I just got so out of track there for a minute, but that is a great call, freezing soda. Great call. We're actually going to use the... I really wonder what this is. This is some new glitching which I didn't have before. Can I just smooth it out? Oh. It seems like there's some kind of network beneath there. No, not really. Can I just flatten it? No, I can't. Okay. So I'm gonna check this out between episodes. It's not in the way, to be fair, so... yeah, so it's cool. Yeah, they're free. That is nice. My fear of connecting this road up to here is that people will choose to take this road into the city, and I really don't want that. So let's just make this... Yeah, so this is okay. Just gonna have this go like up from here. You can do some freeform tooling. Oh, what kind of road are we using? Yeah, that road. I'm still gonna use the big roads for the main road because we've used it all over the city. So this will still be my main road in the city, or in the suburb at least. And I totally forget that I have the network multi-tool as well. I'm just gonna use this to make a curve. No, that is not it. Hang on. This one? Yeah. And enter. That's just a perfect curve. And we're actually gonna grab all of you and get you to the same height as everyone else. Go Control Age and boom. That creates a great cliff hangover for the river there. Also, what do you think of the new maps with the new DLC? Oh, there are a couple of new maps. I checked out one of them, the one with the, I think the one with the island. If I'm not thinking of anything else, but I think there was a map that's kind of like an island, and that one seemed kind of nice. I haven't checked out the other ones though. I rarely play the vanilla maps, to be honest, and that is probably a bad thing because there are some great vanilla maps now. So, like the map we're playing here is actually a height map from the area around Vitoria in Brazil, which I just made into a map. This is a continuation of a map that MrMiyagi created a couple of weeks ago, and I just took his height map and just created a new map from that. So the credit goes to MrMiyagi, of course, but I have spent hours just making this into a maybe a bit more playable map. So I'm used to using custom maps off of the Steam Workshop, but the one, yeah, I think there are some excellent vanilla maps as well. Should actually use them for a save sometime. That's a cool map. Thanks for that. I think so too. Oh, I forgot to turn off the prop anarchy. Yeah, I think the map is cool too. So I really got inspired for the from the one MrMiyagi created. So I just wanted to adjust it a bit, make it a bit more dramatic when it comes to the hills, some more foliage, and make it a bit more kind of like in a South American theme, which we're going for here in Serra Mesa. We are making this city inspired by the south of the United States and South American cities, loosely inspired by that. So I wanted something a bit more dramatic when it comes to the landscape. Like this is going to be great for creating a big park inside. Just having some paths, some walking paths up and in between these hills here. That will be great. Yeah, and I think this is a good spot to start off the forestry area. Let's just create a district first. I'm just going to follow the contours of the hill here. Just go straight down. And let's just use the forested area. I think that's a good start. And where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I am from Norway. Yeah, so I live in Oslo, capital of Norway. Yeah, Norwegian that is. Where are where are you from, Freezing Soda? And where's the industry area? There's the industry area. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a loose painted area. Let's just see here. Actually, I'm going to do it like that and just extend you up into the hills. There we go. Norway, that's a badass country. Okay, that is cool to hear. I don't know about the badass part, but that sounds cool anyway. Thanks for that. I think it's a great country as well. Where are you from? You're from Canada. Ah, that's nice. If I'm not too mistaken, I think the climate here is somewhat like in Canada. So I would think that Canada and Norway has actually has many things in common. That's cool to hear, Freezing Soda. I haven't been to Canada, but I would really like to go to Vancouver actually. I had a couple of friends living in Vancouver for a couple of years, but I didn't have the time to go there to visit them, unfortunately. But they told me good things about Vancouver. So where in Canada are you from? If you don't mind me asking. We're actually going to use the industry road there, I think that's a better suit. Vancouver is pretty nice. Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, actually, let's just use these guys. You live on the East Coast. Okay, that is nice. So you are up pretty early now then, I guess. I think if you live on the East Coast, you're at the same time zone as New York, right? I think New York and Oslo has a 6-hour time difference. So it's 6:30 in the evening now. Yeah. Anyway, that's cool. I haven't been to Canada, but I would really like to go there sometime. I just yeah, so you're an hour off. Okay, I see. I just came back from Amsterdam actually. I went to a conference there, a conference with my full-time job, and I was in the airport. Like, if you haven't heard, the airport in Amsterdam has been crazy since probably April. So when I came to the airport to go back to Oslo, we stood outside the airport in like 4 hours in a queue before getting in. So the queues are just crazy there. So I was at the airport probably 8 hours or so, and we were supposed to be there like 1.5. That is a really bad airport these days. But Amsterdam is cool. That's a really cool and classic looking city. So let's just see here. I think this is a good spot for having our first forestry injury in industry buildings. So we're going to start with the main forestry building. This is also one of my favorite vanilla assets. It's just so simple. But these trees, we can't have that. So we have the live oaks. So we're going to use some oaks here. That's not cool. That sucks, lol. But oh well. Yeah. Yes, standing in queues for 4 hours isn't too nice, I know. But what can you do? Okay, so let's go for the basics first. Water and power. Usually I also have an add-on, a mod that eliminates the need for power lines, but that is also broken. So we're gonna do it the old way. I think that is cool anyway, so what about the windmill on top of the hill there? That will surely be nice. I'm gonna try to use clean energy in the city. Where's Amsterdam at again? Amsterdam is the capital of Holland, which is in the central of Europe, maybe. Yeah, it's just across the ocean from England, and it's between Germany and France. Sorry, Germany and Belgium, maybe. Yeah, so it's in Central Europe. I haven't been there before the conference, but I really would like to go back. That's a great looking country. And people are just so relaxed as well. Okay, so where do we come? Oh, okay, let's just roll the time again. There, it's happy. Oh, it's nowhere, remember. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. I am usually a guy who travels probably 6 or 7 times a year, but yeah, I haven't been able to the last 3 years because of the coronavirus, of course, but I went to France for the summer vacation this year, and that was amazing as well. I think travel is really exciting, so gotta do more of that when I get the time. Yes, so we're gonna use my good friend Bob, which is he's a bit crazy. He sometimes crashes the game, so we're gonna be a bit careful here. But we want to change the beech trees for oaks, which is a bit more native tree in this area. So, voila. I think that looks nice. These are a bit too dense, so we would need some smaller oak trees. That would be nice as well. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Just gonna grab me a drink here. Okay, so we have a really high demand for workplaces in the industry. Our unemployment isn't that bad, I think. We just have 76% employment. That is quite low, actually. What are those beautiful graphics? Graphics? What do you mean? Which graphics? Let me see here. Okay, so the first building we're going to plop down is, of course, some tree farms. Could do the forestry barracks as well. Looks so nice compared to vanilla. Yeah, that is the nice thing about playing this on PC, because you can actually upgrade the graphics. You can add a color correction as we are having here. You can actually scale it up to a better resolution as well. So we have a few more options when it comes to the PC version, you could say. You can play this on an Apple computer as well, but it's a bit more unstable. The textures actually look 3D. Yeah, I totally agree. Some of the assets just look amazing. I think one of the main things is that you can adjust things like the LUT and stuff like that, so you can just change the color as well. You can do something like a Clara, which is just a... that is bad. This is a bit more gray, you could say. The coastal is... that's a bit too much, maybe. I'm using the real light neutral, which is one of the standard ones, so you can change the color correction of everything if you're into that kind of stuff. But yeah, I totally agree. It looks so nice, and this is actually a pretty old game now. It came out in 2015, I guess, so it's almost 8 years old. But it still works quite well. I really don't like these power lines though. So yeah, when that mod gets fixed, these are going away. Okay, so this area is called St. Fagin's Green. That's a fun name. Kind of like it. Leiden Plantation. We're actually going to go to Chrome now and check out some of our... check out the map and get a name. I'm taking inspiration from names in Southern California. You can actually see Chrome. There you go. So Serra Mesa, which is the city of, which is the name of our city, is actually a district in San Diego. Just thought the name was nice and went with that. Serra Mesa, here you go. So we're gonna choose a name for our forestry industry area. Let's just go a bit outside San Diego, see if we can find a cool name. Horse Thief Canyon, that's cool. Somewhere alongside this road, maybe. Pine Valley. We could call it Oak Valley though, because we are having a oak forest. I wonder, can I fix graphics on PS5? I don't know actually. I haven't played this on console, but I suppose you have the same options as us, choosing between high, low, and medium graphics quality, field of view, stuff like that. Let's get back to the game. I do think you have the same options as us, as in the graphics tab. Like these things, like shadow distance, texture quality, level of detail. You might have these things on the console as well. I don't know. It would be cool to try this on the console actually, so I might just do that. Oh, did I just press a button? Ah, I did. Film grade down. Yeah, so you would think, Pete, there's not options. Okay, so you don't have the options menu on the console. Okay, then I don't think you can change anything. Well, that is the thing about console that I always think is better on PC, because you can customize it as you want. But on a console, you only have the one console with the hardware you have, so you can't really do much more than that. It's a bit more of a rigid system, maybe. No, it's stupid. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so you have yeah, it's an easier setup, but it's also a more rigid setup. Let's get into some tree plantations there. So where do we want these large sapling fields? We can have a small-ish road going into this area. Here as well. Where did we put our area? Yeah, so all of this is surrounded by our area then. So let's go to a small rural road then. Let's use the gravel road. This is going to continue up into here. Something like this. Also going to continue up this road, I think. New follower, Freezing Zoda. Thanks for the follow, Zoda. It is cool of you to be here this afternoon. It's always cool to get some engagement in the chat as well. I think playing the game is fun in itself, but it's even better when you get some engagement and talk about the game we all appreciate and love. I'm actually going to continue this for a while and just like that. Yeah, let's just keep it like that for now. Thanks. You are follower 41 as well. On the road to 50 for me. I'm just trying to get up to 50 followers now, so I can enable subscriptions and things like that. I'm gonna give away a subscription at the time we reach 50 followers. But anyway, I think the engagement is the fun part of this. So it's nice of you to follow, and thanks for being here. Just gonna plop down a whole lot of these guys just to start off. Oh, that is big. That's a. Ah, this is sapling fields. Ah, I chose the wrong one. Oh, okay. Hang on. These are actually two parts. Okay, so these are the big ones. So let's do some big ones and a couple of smaller ones as well. Like that. This is a space for a big one, I think. Smaller one. Me too. Love engagement. Yeah, totally agree. So let's see. Do we have oaks here? Okay, so the beach is what we're gonna use here, and we're gonna change the beach because we're not using beach at all in the city. So let's just change everyone to beach. Oh, by the way, I forgot water here as well. So that is okay. Just gonna do this quickly. I do like to follow the roads loosely when I place down our pipes, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, you're uncovered. Yeah. Like that, and that. Are you happy now? Yes, you're happy. Okay, so we're going to change the trees of this guy as well. I'm just going to move you a bit further back here. We're in the road. There we go. Actually, the same goes for you. Hey, seagull. Yeah, so let's pause the game. Actually, let's save the game. Because our friend Bob is a bit mischievous sometimes and like to crash the game. So let's save, and here comes Bob. So let's do the medium ones first. So there's no trees here. Ah, there's sub-buildings. Ah, okay, so we need to change the beach low to oak. Like that. And let's go. And the small bush can stay like a bush, maybe. Let's just see how it looks like. Oh, this is dense. This is really dense. Maybe a bit too dense, but let's try it. I like my pipes under the roads. I'm not the most fuzzy, but I'd prefer them under the road. Ah, I see. I totally agree. I think that is a bit more realistic, and it helps keep my mind on how the roads are connected together, actually. Beach one low to oak. I actually need a better oak tree. Oh, okay, so this is in several places. Kind of hides the building, but it'll have to do for now. We're gonna find ourselves a couple of oak tree variations later. So I'm just gonna cover them up a bit so they're a bit more hidden. Oh, we're not using the oak here. Ooh, what are we using here? Yeah, we are using the live oak. Okay, anyway. I think that's a good start. So we are up to... we're gonna change the name. That was Pine Valley, but we're gonna call it Oak Valley. So let's just call this Oak Valley. Leiden Plantation, that's okay. Okay, so we have a couple of workspaces already. People are getting in. Let's do a parking space before we forget. Let's just turn off the park info. There we go. A 4x8 maybe. I really... Yeah, sure. That will suffice for the whole area, I think, so that's okay. Actually, gonna upgrade these two coming off of this. Just like that. Yeah. Then we can have the... what's it called? The farm barracks. Oh, that's too big, actually. The maintenance building then. That is big as well. Okay, so the maintenance building can be on... That is way too big. I really don't want that here. Workers barracks. Sure, I think that looks nice. You prefer detailing or building or both? I think I prefer both actually. I didn't used to do the detailing at all, but I'm seeing several guys on both YouTube and Twitch doing detailing, and it looks so good. So I'm trying to get a bit more into detailing actually. So that is one of the main goals of this city, is to take it a bit slow, build up a district, detail it, make it feel real, and and make everything fit together. So I'm really getting into detailing now. But I have to remember to do it, because before this city I almost didn't do it at all. I did a city starting in June and just finished it up a week or two ago, and I did some detailing but not too much, so I'm really going to focus on that in this city. So you have so many options to do detailing in this game now, so let me guess. Inspiration from Overcharged Egg. Overcharged Egg is a fantastic guy. His series are just amazing. But yeah, I think Overcharged Egg is a good channel to watch. And when on terms of YouTube, I think what's that guy called? That $2.20, the Australian guy. He's also really good. Yeah, I think it's called $2.20. But I've found a couple of good channels on Twitch as well. There's a guy called Anti-Tar Heel, which is like really, he's really into detailing. He's taking everything real slow and just detailing every little thing. And although that's a bit too much for me, I really enjoy what he's creating. So I totally recommend Anti-Tar Heel. I'm writing his name in chat now because it's a bit hard to spell. His Twitch account, you should follow him as well. He's a great guy as well. And he's also streaming pretty often. I usually try to stream a couple of times a week, but yeah, when I have time. Also, there's a guy called Sanctum Gamer on Twitch. Well, he's on YouTube as well. Sanctum Gamer, you should check him out as well. So all of those guys are inspirations for me. When I started playing this game, I didn't watch any Cities Skylines YouTubers. But when I came back to the game, probably 3 or 4 years ago, there was a whole new community playing this game. So yeah, I think this is very much a community-based game as well. So we learn from each other, you could say. Just gonna place some of the factors on this small little hill there, just to make something a bit more awkward looking, maybe a bit more weird. So let's just place down the sawmill. I think it was Overcharged Egg. I watched a couple of days ago. He had a stream for the new DLC, and yeah, he's just so good at explaining things, and I think that is a key thing for both experienced players, but also for new players to get into this game. Because when you see this game on Twitch and YouTube now, there are so many good advanced players who has been playing this game for years, so it looks a bit complicated for someone, I think. So I think there's where the console players comes into play, because they play the vanilla game, and that is the vanilla game is a much better entrance into City Skylines, in my opinion. That is. So it's great to see actually people streaming the console version as well. But yeah, Overcharged Egg is just so good at explaining things in plain ways for everyone. So we're gonna need a sawmill here. We're gonna go straight for the engineered wood plant, actually, just for the plain timber. I think that looks nice. Let's just have that up here. Do we want a pulp mill as well? Oh, it's big though. It's big. Maybe we should put a pulp mill a bit further down the road here. Yeah, we're gonna put the pulp mill inside of this area, I think. Let's just do a straight one and a slight curve here, and like that. I also do detailing similar to Overcharged Egg. Ah, that is nice to hear. That is cool to hear. Yeah, so I really enjoy it. I think it's a bit more relaxing to play when you do a bit more detailing. Not as good as him though. Could never beat the king of detailing. Yeah, I totally know how you feel there. But again, I think this is a so cool game because it's a community-based game. It's not a competitive game, if you could say it that way. So everyone just learns from each other, and that is the beauty of City Skylines and other building games like this. So let's see here. Where are my parking spots again? We need a big one. No, 4x4 is enough. We're gonna have some warehouses there as well. So let's just do parking there. Warehouse. Let's just finish parking here as well. I think that is enough. Power again. I always forget power. I'm so used to playing without the power lines enabled. Let's just see here. Can we just change these into this, maybe? Don't want to destroy too much of the forest here. Can we... Yeah, let's just go straight through here. Yeah, we're gonna do it alongside the road. I'm not gonna be too bothered about this just yet. We're gonna remove them later anyway. I love the community of CS. Definitely one of the more loving one, if that makes sense. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. And that is exactly why the Steam that is exactly why there's so many assets in this game as well, because people just create assets for the community. And they're all doing that in their spare time, in their free time. So the amount of hours people put into this game to create assets and mods for others is just immense, I think, and rather impressive. I've actually started making some assets myself. I've posted this area actually on the Steam Workshop, so it is available for PC players at least. And I've actually made a couple of interchanges as well, which are on the Steam Workshop. So we have the... I can't remember anyway. Yeah, so we have the highway direct off-ramp, which I made. I can just place it down. So this is a simple highway on-off connection, which you can make into an overpass as well. What else did I make? I made the full flow highway intersection. This is a bigger one, which comes off at an 45-degree angle. Yeah, so I've used so many assets on the workshop through the years, so I wanted to create some assets myself and give something back, if that makes sense. Totally forget to connect up this road, by the way. I am gonna spend some time this evening when I get offline to make a few more assets, I think, because I've kind of enjoyed that as well. Wow, those are good. That is cool to hear. I appreciate it. Breathing. Yeah, I find giving something back to the community is quite rewarding as well. And I can do that by creating assets. Sorry, I just have to answer a quick message here. Okay, didn't need to answer. Yeah, I think yeah, actually these two intersections, I actually made them in the last city that we played on stream, called Sedona. So I had a few requests, so I just took them off the city and made them in the editor. They are available for everyone. But yeah, again, here you have an example. There's a guy, this guy called Dirty Harry. He has made some excellent intersections as well. This one in particular is one I really enjoy. It's a nice highway on-off ramp for one side. It just looks amazing. Now this area isn't flat, so it actually looks pretty darn weird, but yeah, you get the point. So yeah, you give a new take on the workshop is what I'm getting at. Okay, so let's just finish up that industry area. We're not going to complete it today actually, but we are on our way to yeah, let's just speed up the game. We are on our way to a level 2 area, and that is a level where it actually starts to make a profit. But what this has done is create workplaces. Now the industry demand has sunk and the residential demand has increased. So where is our unemployment at now? We were at 76%. Now we're at 82%. That is nice. One of the tricks, actually, when you're using the realistic population mods, which makes commercial and industrial zones a bit less necessary, you will have to keep this below like 95%, or else no one will move into the city. Yeah, warehouse, totally forgot that. So let's just have a warehouse yard by the no, actually a small warehouse alongside the lumber mill, engineered wood plant, that is. Gonna move it a bit further down. Oops, that's not good. Can I actually move this road a bit higher? I think that looks better. So let's just do like that and do like that. Yeah, sure. And we need... we haven't placed down any storage for the... yeah, for the actual trees. So we have the log yard, sawdust storage. Yeah, we're going to use the large log yard, I think. Where's a good spot for this? Yeah, we're gonna have a large one here, and a smaller one maybe up this way. Yeah, I think that is good. So we have 2 log yards then, 1 for each zone. This is of course going to be for planed timber. That is nice. We're going to keep it unbalanced for now. Going to use the same kind of warehouse for this area. I think this is okay. I'm not going to go too much into detailing in this industry area just yet. I want to complete the area a bit more before we start doing that. So this is paper. Paper. Racing Soda, you got any cheats active, like unlock all or unlimited money? I don't like playing with unlimited money, as you can see. I don't think it's a challenge to make money in City Skylines, but I think it's a bit more realistic to actually have some cash to work with. I have the unlock all on though. I don't have the vanilla unlock all on because we have this what's it called again? Game Anarchy mod, which you can just you can enable achievements, you can enable unlimited unique buildings, unlock all, which unlocks all buildings. Because I like to have everything. I like to have everything available when I start the game. So my creativity isn't limited by how big the city is. But I think that is cool as well. Just going through each achievement and growing the city, because that is a bit more of a challenge actually. But for this city, I wanted to unlock every building, so I could just build as I see fit, really. We do have unlimited soil also, which is also a cheat, you could say, because I think it's a bit tedious to actually deal with the soil. By that I mean when you do some landscaping, terraforming, soil availability. I usually have that off as well, but that mod I use is now it's broken for the time being. Just gonna peek that in there. I personally don't like any cheats except for unlimited oil and ore. Yeah, unlimited oil and ore as well. I'm using that as well. I find it disaffection or less rewarding. Doing stuff in this game is reward. Yeah, I totally agree. But actually, if I were to play the console version, I would actually do the achievements as well. Yeah, so I would kind of play exactly like you play, I think, which is a bit more of a challenge. Yeah. What were I missing? The maintenance building. I want to put that down before we continue. It's a real big building though. It's a bit too big. Don't really like that one. We could hide it away, I guess. Actually, let's just do the road here. The small road here. Yeah, there we go. So where are you? That is actually perfect. That is perfect. I'm going to move you a bit to the side there. Let's do some parking here as well. That will be realistic, I think. Double path park. No, there's a park, not a parking spot. I thought they were gonna make sure they didn't ruin the mods, or was that only for the big mods? Yeah, I think there were several mods that actually functioned quite well after the update, but several of the more complex mods they just got broken. But most of the mods actually got updated just a few hours after the update. So I would say most of the most popular mods are actually up to date now. There's just a few more, maybe a few of the more older complex mods that aren't updated yet. Like I've probably now just removed 4 or 5 mods, I think. But they are always trying to keep everything intact. But yeah, So City Skylines is of course a pretty easier game, but so it's supposed to be played without the mods. I think that is what I'm gonna say. So they can't really do too much when anything gets broken. So that is up to the mod authors themselves, I think. Yeah, some parking. So let's just see. Let's have some parking down this road, maybe. Where's that 4x8? I think that one is okay. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Let's just move this road a bit further down this way. There we go. Okay. Just gonna pull you back a bit. I'm actually gonna do some standard industry zoning here. Something like this. Just the one, I think. Anyways, gotta go. Sadly, I have a good one. Have a good one yourself. And I'll see you soon, Freezing Soda. It was cool of you to come by. Have a good day. Wish you luck with your build. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. See you later. Okay, so I'm kind of satisfied with the forestry in area now. For now, that is. It has grown to level 2, and it has enough workspaces for actually level 4, I think. So we will just let it do its thing. We can place a factory, maybe. What is the first factory we can place here? Furniture factory. So that requires plain timber and paper. We're just going to do that right away because I think it's. I think that is a good one, actually. So we're going to do it like that and just straight up here. I think that is a good placement for that. We'll have to redo this later, maybe. Small warehouse again. I'm just going to do it like this, and maybe in. Yeah. Let's just have it opposite of the factory itself. We need water again and power as well. This is going to be like that. That should suffice. So back to parking spots. 4x4. You're going to have a couple of those here. Actually, several, I think. And a smaller one behind, I think. Like there. I think that's a good one. Let's just fence this in. Do a bit detail. Yeah, let's do a bit of detailing. Where were I? Yes, fences. So let's use the actual forestry fence here. Let's do this freeform. I'm gonna take it from here, I think, just alongside here and down with the parking space. That destroyed the tree, actually. Let's just see here. We want this to be fenced off like this, I think, and the parking space and down. I think let's just go straight behind here. Just fence all of this off. Just gonna move you a bit to the side here. Boom. Yep. Let's place some trees back. So we have a few here. We can just hide a bit of these spots with some trees, like that. I think. So that is a good one. So we are up and running now. Actually, I think this is quite nice. So we're gonna just let this area grow for the moment. Actually just gonna hide this a bit more. Oh, that's a bit much, I think, but okay. Let's just down the strength a bit. Just gonna hide some of these buildings. I think that looks nice. Yeah, so it's kind of hidden into the forest area now. We have some new viewers in the stream again. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everyone is having a nice afternoon, wherever you are. We are gonna... Yeah, we've been going for 1.5 hours now, almost 2 hours actually, so we're gonna keep on for 1 more hour. So this plantation is gonna live its own life for now and just get to level 3 and probably level 4 as well. So we're gonna focus on different things meanwhile. Oh, we're totally gonna hide the pollution, by the way. Hang on. Remove ground pollution and water pollution. Noise pollution as well. This will be hidden on game restart, I think, then, because this doesn't look good at all. But we're gonna de-zone some of these industry areas because we don't really need those anymore. Now that we have the forestry area, just gonna delete those right away, and this one as well. That will clean up things here. Oop, that destroys the power actually, so let's just get you back in. We actually haven't connected these guys. Yeah, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to do that later. So, yeah, so next project there is public transport. This is actually starting to get like a big suburb. We're almost on 5,000 in population here, and still growing. But we haven't got any public transportation yet, which is unfortunate. So let's actually go back to the industry area here. We are going to place down a bus depot. So we're going to use the compact bus station. This is new. This is also from the new DLC, Plazas and Promenades. Ooh, I like this one. We're actually going to have this in the center of the suburb, I think. Ooh, nice. That is nice. A few new roads there as well. The public transport expressways. Okay, so we're just going to put down a biofuel bus depot. We don't have any assets for this yet, so we're going to use the vanilla one. Actually quite expensive, 40,000. We are going to make a slight roundabout here as well. Well, a road going around, that is. Just going to delete this one. Yeah, we can just downgrade this to an industrial road, I think. We're actually going to need some more parking then, seeing as this is a bit too small now. Boom and boom. There we go. Okay, public transportation. I want to use that bus station actually, so maybe we should just start out with that. Where can we place down a bus station? I don't think it's too big. How big is it? Oh, it's perfect. It's 4 by... How big is it? 4 by 6. It's a pretty small footprint. Oh, sorry, that is the biofuel bus depot. Compact bus station. It's still 4 by 6, so that is perfect. Seeing as this is the main avenue, this is going to be a bridge somewhere in the future, so we don't want anything here. This is like the north-south road going off of the avenue, this as well. Maybe this one as well. If we were to put it like beside the park here, actually we could just remove some of the parking spots here. I think this will be a nice area. Because it is then alongside the commercial area here. We could upgrade these roads to be more of a trafficked area. These houses won't like it, but yeah, it will have to do. Maybe this is the best area for it. Actually, this is maybe a good area. I think so. What is this? This is a community school. You know what? Let's just This is a tough one. So we want this to be something central, so I want it around this avenue here, and I'm probably gonna... It's gonna create a lot of pedestrians. Does it create noise is my question. Yes, it does create noise. So we should have it outside of residential areas. So the best area would probably be in the middle here somewhere then. So we could just have it here and have... we will have a bit of complaints, but we can actually remove this residential area. So yeah, we're gonna have it here. I think that's the best spot for it. Let's just get right into there and build it. We can remove some of these houses as well. Actually, we're just gonna do that right off the bat. Boom. Then we won't have too many complaints, I think. So, and it's opposite the park as well. So let's see then. Let's put it down here. Let's see how it looks like. It looks quite nice. Compact is the keyword here, yes. We're gonna change the roads then. Let's try the new vanilla asymmetrical roads. Let's do it like that. Oops, the path disappeared. I think that is good. I think that's okay. We are gonna use... Yeah, let's just start out with that. I'm just gonna fix this path before I forget. There we go. So just gonna have a parking space alongside this one. Where are we at? There we go. This is a good one. One on each side actually. I think that's okay. We can have the path here coming off of this here as well, and this will get people into the bus station here. So this will be a central point of all public transport in the city. Sorry, in the suburb, that is. So are any of you guys playing City Skylines tonight? I knew that Freezing Zora is going to play later, so it was nice talking to him. Are any of you guys playing on PC as well? It would be nice to hear what kind of city you're building then. Oh, this is new. No, this is new. This is the flight path. Just got messed there. What is this? It's parking spaces. What is it? But it's parking roads. It is. Okay, so first of all, I want a circle line going through the suburb. So, kind of like going up in the in north side of Marina, across the avenue, inside the bus station, then going south in Marina and going back to the bus station, like number 8 here. I think that is a good central bus route to have in this suburb. Then I want a longer one, an express route going from Coronado down on the island here, the fishing district, through Marina, up to Q, which is the small industry area here, and actually all the way up to Oak Valley, and back and forth. So I think those two bus routes are the main ones I want to do now. I'm not going to do one for the shopping mall just yet, but if you have a bus stop here, they have walking paths across there then, so that will be sufficient. I actually can make a new walking path here as well. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's just start down in Marina. So actually, let's start up in Marina. We're gonna go like that. Oops. Let's just go like there and like alongside that one and like there. Back to this area. Then we're gonna go into the bus station. How many stops are there? There are 4 bus stops. Okay, so let's use the first one. Then we're gonna go in through. They can go on the pedestrian roads, of course. So we're gonna go actually on the right side here of White Horse Boulevard. Stop just there, and we're gonna go. Let's just go down to Bearstead Park here. And down to the ocean front. There, a riverfront, I mean. And we're gonna go. Yeah, so we won't have. Yeah, we can actually have one at the school, one at this place. Back to the station again. Then we're gonna go cross the avenue up towards these places. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go just inside, back around, and back on top. Okay, so we completed the line. Oh, and we're missing another mod I see now, which is called the Improved Traffic mod. Yeah, so we're gonna use the ride left-hand drive rapid transport bus 5 now, I think, because that is dependent on the color of the line, I think. We're calling this B1 sorry, what is this recall again? Marina Circle. So yeah, let's see those buses come out then. Let's just resume the game. And where are our buses? Oh, we might just need the bus depot. We placed down the biofuel bus depot. There we go. Okay, so we actually need that bus depot. So let's just delete this one and move this one into place here. Of course, biofuel. That's a whole different thing. It's going to change just a bit. What I can't do without that improved public transport mod is change the amount of buses on the route per route, which is unfortunate. But yeah, 13 vehicles. I think that's a good amount. Did I get the green color? No, these guys aren't getting the green color. These are still red. Yeah, let's just use them anyway. Okay, so let's just create our second route while we're at it. This is going to be like here, I think. We'll go down to the fishing spot, back up here. Actually, like there. It's going to go straight down this road. It's going to use stop number. Oh, hang on. We're going to move this stop. Oh, I moved it the wrong way. Okay, so why won't these two move to the same stop then? Okay, anyway, we're gonna fix that later. So can you then go to these stops? It actually doesn't allow to share. I think that is also a mod that I need to fix. Yeah, there's a few things that needs fixing here. A few things that need fixing. We're gonna go back to the avenue, straight across the avenue here. Actually, just there, I think, and up towards this road. And we're gonna go to the industry area. And then we're gonna go up here to this area as well. and turn around, I think. Okay, so let's go the same way back down. Here we go. And to the avenue. This is gonna go to left here and then to the last stop. Yep, and back down this way. Where are you at? There you are. There, and the last one. There. Perfect. That is line number 2. We're calling that B2. Let's call it Marina outskirts, actually. Regional line? Marina regional, let's call it that. And you're going to use the bus 5 as well. This is actually going to be upgraded to the bus 5 bendy bus, and you're going to be green as well. So let's go. Yeah, so this is now actually it's not actually pumping out buses for both of the routes. So we have this. This is the circle line, and this is the express line, the regional line. So that will help with traffic, public traffic, public transportation. So I don't think traffic is a problem yet. It's actually pretty good. It is pretty good. And what I like to see, I don't see too many cars going this way to the city, and that is exactly what I wanted. Let's just turn off the turning lines there, and let's just make this a priority road. That's okay. I don't think we need a road here just now. I think this is sufficient. And yeah, that is actually all of our planned projects for this this time. But I'm gonna take a look at go back to the forestry area now. It's now up to level 4. Sorry, level 3. It still has spaces for a level 4 plantation, so that is nice. I'm gonna keep an eye on that and upgrade that later. We are exporting things now. This is creating paper. This is creating furniture with paper and plain timber. And we are not making a profit just yet. We might just need to let it run for a while to have it making a profit. Ooh, nice. Let's just see here. What can we do? We are making a profit. This is the upkeep, and it just hadn't sold anything yet this week. That is nice. The city itself isn't making a profit, but for now we're up to 4.5 million millions or dollars, or what you want to call it. So it's not much of a problem just yet. I kind of think that this little small industry area here with the bus depot, the recycling depot, and the coal power plant, I want this to go. I want this to disappear in the future. So we might just have a small residential area here in the future, just an add-on to Marina, just alongside the hill there, a small beachside community, or rather a riverside community. In the future, maybe we should tackle this spot to finish off the stream. I was planning for something bigger here, maybe a stadium, a small stadium or something like that, some sports related things. Maybe we have a few museums or some things. I'm trying to be a bit more conservative when it comes to downloading assets for this game. I had over 5,000 assets in my last save, and it just tanked the game so much. So I'm going to be a bit more decisive in what I actually place down. So I'm actually feeling like having a museum district here. We have this technology museum, which looks quite nice. Oh, sorry. What else do we have? This is a museum park. Museum of Postmodern Art. That's a cool building. I think that will be great alongside more of a high school spot then. Museum of Modern Art. What is this? An aviation? Ah, that is for the airport. Okay. Boat museum. That's nice. What is this then? Grand Central Terminal. I'm actually thinking those two museums which we had there. What other landmarks do we have? Sorry, not landmarks, but what is it called? Unique buildings. That doesn't look good at all. That size is all off. Hypermarket, we do have a cathedral, not for this part of the city. The cinema, winter market, shopping center, Statue of Liberty. Okay, so we have a lot of unique buildings there. City Hall. A city hall is actually a thing we want, but maybe in the city itself, not on the coast of the suburb here. Launch site, yeah, there's a lot of things there. Traffic park. That's more of like a playground. Oh, sorry. A bit tired today. Medium soccer club stadium. Yeah, I still feel like something of a landmark site. Oh, this is new. All of these are new actually for the promenades and plazas DLC. Commercial zone landmark. We're gonna save this for later. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like something of a museum area here with the plaza maybe in between. Statue of Shopping, Plaza of the Dead, maybe not. Lazarus Plaza, Statue of Wealth. I have an idea. Let's just do. Just gonna redo this road a bit here. We're gonna do road lane with trees. Like this. We're gonna do it a bit further down and straight ahead. And let's just go for a single road going this way. I think that is a good measure. Let's just see. First of all, unique buildings. That one. We had those museums then. We have the Modern Art Museum. It's a good one. Also like this, I think. And the Technology Museum on this side then. I think that's a good mix. So let's just move things a bit further into the way here. Out of the way, I mean. Actually, you can go a bit further to the... you're actually going into the river here. Maybe let's destroy this one. Move you a bit to the side here. And have you at the same height as that. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's decent enough. You're going to be the same height as that one as well. And you're going to be the same height as that one. Yeah, we're going to fix this shoreline here first. Before we do anything else. Actually, you're just going to be like... same height here. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Something like this, and we're gonna do that here as well. Let's just soften the terrain a bit to make it a bit smoother. Doesn't really want to work here, as it seems. Yeah. Oh, I do need those extra landscaping tools. I think those are essential for this game. This should also be the same height. Maybe we shouldn't need this road at all. Okay, so let's just redo that one. There we go. Actually not this one. There we go. Okay, so this actually... we need some water here. First of all, let's do the utility stuff before we do anything else. Like there and straight up there. Do you have power? Yes, you have power. Okay, so parking. So we're kind of making this into a museum zone here. We might have a space for one more here as well. Maybe remove this residential zoning. Actually, we're going to do that right away because I think that is a good idea. So anyone else in the chat playing City Skylines tonight? I'm really into a creative groove here. If anyone of you have any good suggestions for the city, please pop them in the chat. It's always cool to hear what everyone else is building. We are going for a Pan-American theme, I'm calling this. A bit of a South American inspired city alongside the south of the United States. So those kinds of cities, you could say, is the inspiration for this one. Parking spots. My trusted 4x4 is always there to help me out. This one and this one. Actually, those are a bit too big, I think. It's suitable in this area. There we go. And we can have some smaller ones here. We're gonna have this one. And let's go for our trusted planters then. Where are they? Here we go. Brick planters. We're using them quite a lot in this city. Yep, and let's turn off snapping. This is gonna go like this. This is just gonna go like this, I think. We're gonna have this alongside here as well. And same goes for this area. And that is a good start. This is just wonky as hell, but okay. Let's just delete that one. We're gonna decorate a bit more. Let's just find one more thing to place down here. I think that's a good spot for it. We're actually gonna upgrade this one. There we go. That's better. This guy as well. Aren't you on the same height as this one? Nope. There you are. Okay, so one last unique building then. What can we place down here? Could just have a park, of course. A bit boring maybe. But Fountain of Life and Death. Oh, haven't used that one before. Colossal Order offices. Oh, they are quite big. I wonder if this is the actual office of the Colossal Order. I really don't think so, but it would be cool if it was. Observatory is a bit too big for this area. Operation office. City Mall. Oh, this is a cool mall. Oh, we'll have to use this later. A bit expensive though. What else do we have here? We have the Aviation Club, Academic Library. Oh, these are some big buildings. There's the Modern Art Museum. No. Central Park. Oh, that is big. Oh, it's really big. Yeah, I'm not feeling any of these guys really. Research Center. These are a bit too big as well, unfortunately. Let's go to the start again. Did I miss anything here? Apartment store. Launch site. Oh, that is big. Jesus. Cinema. Kinda works, but not the biggest fan. Traffic park. That's the children's one. The children ones. Where's this then? Medium soccer stadium. I think it's gonna be the. I think it's just gonna be a park. To be fair. If not a no, it's just gonna be a park. The city hall doesn't really work here, so we're gonna do a. What about the soccer stadium? Oh, it kind of fits though. Kind of fits, but it's a bit outside of. It's a bit too much outside of the residential areas. Okay, let's just go for a park then. I'm gonna go park all the way. There we go. We're just gonna continue by connecting these paths. Let's just go like that. There we go. This is going to be connected like this. Kind of continue this park by using the same trees. I think it's these ones, maybe. Nope. Well, we could use some of them. Let's use a couple of these guys. Not you. And is it you guys? Or are you the big ones? Ah, there we go. These are a bit more yellow, it seems. In several sizes as well. I think something like this. Let's do a bit of detailing here, actually. So let's go for some benches. I like the standard bench. We're gonna have some benches overlooking the river here, which is a really nice view, actually. So we're getting into some detailing now, and I really enjoy that, as I mentioned earlier. I haven't done too much of it, so it's a new experience for me, but one I'd like to get better at. Let's see here. I think that's enough. There's some trash cans, maybe. University trash bin, I kind of like those. A couple of those. Actually, one more here. Oh, you're a bit wonky, aren't you? You're gonna go there, you're gonna go like there, and just get turned. Yeah, sure. Kind of like that. Maybe we should have some flowery here as well. Let's use those Pacific rhododendrons. So this will be a pretty unkept sort of park garden area. We are going to fence it off, actually. I think that'll be a good addition. I'm going to move you a bit further up here, like that, and yeah, I think that's okay. Let's just keep a few flowers inside the park as well, like this and this. Let's just fence off the whole thing. I think that will give it a more of a complete look, to be honest. Let's turn off snapping. I'm just going to fence it off from this side, though. Not going to fence it off for the complete area, for the whole area. Okay, so let's put you into place. That's nice. Can we just put you up here? Yep. Oh, that actually connects up to that one. Don't know if I love that. Actually, I think that's good enough, because yeah, I want it to be open to the riverfront here, so I think that is good enough, actually. Just gonna entertain a thought I just had. Do we want anything like this? Some piers or marinas or something like that. Fishing tours, jet ski rentals, marina, restaurant pier. Do we want anything like this? Beach volleyball court. Skate park. Can we even have a pier like this? This is kind of cool, though. I kind of like this one. We would need some roads here then. Let's just try and see if this actually works. Let's just do something like this then, and have a small parking spot. Where are we? Yes. You can go there. Oh, and let's just move this a bit closer here. There we go. Okay, so back to the beach parks. So sorry. There we go. This actually works quite well now. Maybe we should do some of the other things, like the restaurant pier. I think the restaurant pier will be nice. So let's just move this into place then, like that. think that's a good elevation as well. I think that looks nice. We are gonna go off of this and of course go straight into here. I think that's nice. This needs power as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to do it like this then for now. Do you need water as well? You have water actually. Okay, I think we achieved quite a bit this stream. We have had some real growth in the city, and our residential demand has just peaked again. So this industry area actually does a job quite well. We have 353 workers here now. Perfect. These guys have some workers as well, I guess. No trade school campus area. Okay. Anyway, and I think for the next stream we're going to expand on this. Sorry, we're going to do more detailing in this suburb, and we might just expand to a new suburb as well. Where? I don't know yet. We have some good locations inside of the mid 25 square area. I am going to take a look at the mods that I'm currently disabling because they aren't updated yet. So one of them are 81 tiles, of course, to unlock the whole city, and several other mods. So I'm going to take a look at that between streams. We're going to keep off of the city center for now. Just going to keep building slow around the city center. Start off, I think, kind of surrounding the city center before we start getting into the center of the map is a good thing. So maybe we should add something like up in the hills. Like here is a good spot. Maybe some small fishing villages here on the other side of the mountain. Follow the river somewhat. Actually, we have a good spot down here for a beach resort as well. This is some big flat land as well. Maybe down here. We're gonna take a look at that in the next stream. So thank you everyone who has been participating tonight, and had a blast. And if you find this interesting, please give me a follow, and follow me on Twitter as well if you want to be updated when I plan to stream. I don't have a very rigid streaming schedule at the moment, but I try to do Sundays and Tuesdays. And yes, I know it's Friday today, so I am doing some impromptu streams here and there as well. But yeah, you can get notified on Twitter if you follow me there. I am also uploading these streams to my YouTube channel, which has a link in the description here as well. So you can watch them back there. They are available on Twitch for a couple of weeks only, I think, but then they will be like in a series on YouTube, so you can watch them there. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and we'll get back to Marina next time. See ya.